Susie decides which drink she's choosing for today. What's our Thursday drink?
Well, I thought, inspired by Claire and everyone who were on their way home from Bruges, we thought we'd go for a Belgian tipple today. There's a nice bottle of called Oval, which is brewed in a monastery by monks.
Well, they all are, aren't they?
6.2%.
21.5%, really. 6.2, but only.
It's a nice Belgian pale ale.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one, and sip it. But it's very tasty.
And then walk home.
We used to have it in bottles in the pub. It's delicious.
Marky Mark sends in today's confession. Thank you, Marky Mark. Simon, Matt, Susie and the team, my confession goes back to the late 80s. There's a slight carry-on feel to today's confession.
Okay.
My confession goes back to the late 80s when I was running a bar on the promenade of Douglas in the Isle of Man. It's a busy pub. It's another pub confession is what we got here. They got fairly raucous at times, and it became packed at the weekends. We were lucky being on the main pub crawl circuit, so attracted holidaymakers and locals alike. It was housed in an old Victorian hotel, and the layout was a bit of a jigsaw puzzle with random-shaped rooms and tiny corridors. This meant that the ladies' toilets had to be reached by going up an open staircase. This meant that all their comings and goings were in full view of everyone in the main bar as they went up and down the stairs.
That's face.
What's an open staircase? Is that like a spiral staircase?
It's a spiral staircase.
Oh,
yes,
right. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm appalled.
Well, one that's just not
I'm appalled at both of you.
One that's not in like a corridor, staircase.
Okay.
One that's in the middle of a room.
And everyone can see going up and down.
Up and
So
down.
you can look, there goes Cynthia and there goes Gladys.
Up the spiral staircase.
And back down.
Now, when we started running this pub, we also inherited a cheesy, life-size statue of a naked Greek Adonis figure.
Wow.
We thought the ladies' parlour room would be the perfect place for it to call home. Now, the statue in question had always drawn favourable comments from the regular customers. He was muscly, taut, and in many ways, very impressive. Well,
Dear, oh dear.
word spread, of course, about this saucy attraction. And after a few weeks, many more women seemed to be interested in using the facilities than the men.
Wow.
Let me say there is no statue of any sort in the gents, in case you were wondering, because that would be cheap and demeaning.
Yeah. Love the 80s.
What raised eyebrows, however, was that some women, on their return to the bar, were cheered and clapped as they descended the stairs. Not all of them by any means, but a good number. This always led to puzzled looks and shrugging. What's going on here? And also, coming down the stairs, just the occasional red face and an appropriate snigger. For some, this remained a total mystery, and I am here, Father Simon, to confess to all of those who remained ignorant of what was happening. This is what was going on. Following some negative comments from a few prudes who objected to the Adonis statue in the toilet, too muscly, too taut, too impressive, it was decided that we needed to cover up his particulars with a large fig leaf. I don't remember how we came up. I said it was quite carry on.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah.
I don't remember how we came up with the idea, but for a bit of fun and with the help of an apprentice electrician who drank in the pub, we put this fig leaf on a hinged switch. And if anyone was interested to find out what was behind the fig leaf, when they lifted it up, it caused a shrill bell in the bar to ring so that everybody could hear.
Well done.
Those in the bathroom had no idea what was going on, but this bell caused great delight for those in the know in the bar whenever a poor, unsuspecting woman, or maybe 20 of them, made the bell ring. Now, if the ladies hung around for long enough, they would have heard the bell ringing themselves and realised what was going on. But to the many who left straight away after just one glass of Chardonnay, utterly baffled by their round of applause and whooping, and would never have known why they were subjected to such random cheering, I am indeed sorry. Father Simon, I'm asking for your forgiveness on behalf of any of the poor women and girls who were caused such embarrassment for merely having a little curiosity about what lay beneath the fig leaf. It's almost biblical, this
Yeah.
story. Thank you very much for your understanding in advance. Yours, Marky Mark. Thank you, Marky Mark, for this tale. Another tale from the pub. Sister Sue, do you have a life-size naked Greek Adonis in your pub?
I don't know. No, I don't think one would actually fit in our toilets. But Marky Mark, I have to applaud you for effort there and ingenuity. Excellent, very funny. However, those poor women, maybe they were just a little bit curious, and then coming down the stairs and you've embarrassed them and they don't even know why everyone's looking at them and cheering. And for that reason, I just can't forgive you.
Okay, I can already tell where this is going to go.
Me
Brother,
too.
I mean,
brother from another gutter.
Well, for point number one is, how are you fitting a life-size, massive statue inside the loo? Because the loos I've been in, there's never any room. You've got the room for the stalls, you've got the other stuff, and you've got the sinks.
It's an old
That's
Victorian hotel, I think.
Well,
Might
clearly,
have a big area where the
they
toilets
probably
were.
did have a big area, but that's not the point. And here's the other point, is if you're going to put, and it's a bit like having a button that says don't press on it. Everyone's always going to press that button. And if you're going to hinge the fig leaf over the particulars, then someone's always going to lift it.
They are.
And it's just a hostage to fortune. And for that reason, I choose to forgive.
Okay.